How do we feel about Johnny Depp supposedly revitalizing, rebooting Pirates of the Caribbean for a whopping, guess the number?
200 mil.
Up.
400 mil.
Supposedly Johnny Depp.
That's how much he'll get?
Is going to, and this is all reports, nobody knows, he hasn't said anything at the point in which that I saw that information. So I saw that earlier today. Supposedly for $301 million, he might be reprising, I think is the proper term, his Jack Sparrow character for Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wait a minute.
Now that's just reports. I don't know how truthful that is, especially given that he said he wouldn't, do the role again for whatever number that he said during the trial. So I don't know. $301 million is a lot of money. You know what you could do with $301 million?
And we've seen his island.
I could do 301 million things.
It was in the Bahamas. For anybody who cares, we saw the island.
Nobody cares.
The infamous Exuma Island. But I would think that would make him kind of like a hypocrite, though, and it might actually damage his case with Amber, because it's like you was talking all that in court, being I would never work with him again. And I feel like morally I wouldn't either. You can make, I know it's Disney though, but you can make that money other places. I don't know though, and the numbers will go crazy. You know how many people will go see that? This will probably be his highest grossing film because of this trial. And all the support that he would get. Literally, people were buying the Dior Sauvage because he gets a portion of that, percentage of that. People were literally buying it up because he literally is like an ambassador for it. So they would go to see the movie.
Of course, people were going to see that movie anyway.
Everybody would make money out of this. Everybody would eat, like, majorly.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, because obviously that's money and that's your livelihood and that's your life, and this is, you did lose money these last few years.
Probably lost a significant amount of money. Because the thing about those things is there's no real way to calculate it.
Yeah, they try to in these court cases, but
they try their best. There's really no way to tell whether a company was interested in doing something, or if you did miss out on a role, how that role specifically would have propelled, their popularity. Mm-hmm. There's no real way to calculate those things.
Yeah. So it's like,
I think 301 is a good number if he was to do it. I think that's
why I feel like he shouldn't have said nothing in the first place, because now it kind of makes you look crazy if you accept it. But I mean, it is kind of crazy though, right? Because it's like a company could easily just now try to pull you back in and make money off of you after literally being a part of the defamation, just believing the story without going to trial.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
to hop on the whole Me Too movement.
Companies are going to do what they're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to distance yourself from those things. Now, I don't know where that falls in terms, because business integrity and integrity to me don't mix. Yeah. I think that there's always going to be a loser in business, because people move in whatever way makes them money. So, if I was him and already said it in the thing that I would never come back, me personally. But then again, I don't know, right? You say that, but I've never been offered $301 million, because I would have been right up there.
Yeah, tap dancing.
I would have pulled out my Jack Sparrow sword.
I had the accent ching, right away, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I'm like, sometimes it's better not to say nothing. He shouldn't have. I know he's really upset and angry, but it's like... But maybe he has an understanding. Maybe he knows, like, Disney just had to do what they had to do, and like they had to make a smart move, and like no hard feelings.
Because Disney does do that. Like they oppose the teaching of what do they call it? Like the gender studies.
Oh yeah.
Disney initially.
Yeah, they were for it, right?
They were like, yeah, for it, don't do it, and then they got the backlash, and they were like, never mind. So Disney definitely is on the side of
what's popular at the time, which was the Me Too movement.
They definitely changed their mind. We'll say that, depending on backlash and things like that. I'm sure they got killed.
It's hard though, because it's like I feel like he understands that, but at the same time it's like, come on, like I made you billions probably.
No, not even probably. Them offering 301, if this is real.
Yeah.
And to me, 301 is the number that it should be.
He made them bank, because not only are they making money from the movie, they have attractions, Pirates of the Caribbean.
They have toys, they have video games,
and you're gonna turn your back on me after I made you billions. It's like, it's kind of like, I don't know, but at the same time, it's like if those allegations are true, it's kind of like, what are they supposed to do? So I don't know.
I'm not for companies. I'm for companies taking a step back, right? Like that makes sense. If there's some sort of
Like how Nike did with Travis. They put his shoes on hold.
Right.
They didn't cancel the shoes.
Right. Like, let's take a step back. Let's make sure we know what's going on. Let's await some results and then make a decision from there.
Yeah.
But people in these companies, and I know that they have to, right? It's not necessarily even that these companies want to, but they have pressure from stakeholders, shareholders, as to what they should and shouldn't be doing. They have a board, and they have to do what's in the board's best interest. So I know there's different factors at play.
So they look out for them. They don't want to lose money.
They don't care about Johnny Depp so much as they care about the dollar, like, and whatever's gonna make them money.
And the company's legacy, like Disney been around for so long. Like you want to lose it all.
And as they should, but as nasty as it is, that's business. But the better way to do it is to take a step back. Let's read the room. Let's wait till the actual trial commences. Let's stand by the person that's made us all this money. We've had a working relationship together. Like, that's, to me, is just common business. Like,
like you had to have courtesy with the people that you work with when you make those decisions to work with people. Like,
especially when things don't end up always being what they are. Like in court, not that the court in America has ever been necessarily flawless and right all the time, but at least in terms of this result, we can assume that it was fair.
Yeah, we sat and watched this stuff for like 2 months. It was a long trial.
So assuming that it was fair and everything was true and whatnot, then they could have came back and be like, boom. Imagine how much better it would have been if they would have stood by their business partner through this time, and then once it was done, be like, all right, now
let's make some money together.
Let's go back to business. But
now it might be weird. It's like,
if this is even true, again, because this is all alleged. We don't really know. He hasn't said anything, of course. But the thing about doing business with public companies is that these things are discussed.
Yeah.
So we will see one way or another. So yeah, if it's true, good for him.
Yeah. And I would have to rewatch the movies. I actually
really like them.
I have to rewatch it. I think I've only watched one. Like I never was a huge fan of them though.
Let me tell you something. This is not an ad, especially because Disney is,
shiesty.
They do a little questionable things sometimes. But when I was at my aunt's house, she has Disney Plus. It might be top 1 streaming service.
I said you should get it.
Only because they like.
It's like so much.
It's because Disney owns everything.
Yeah, like so much stuff. I'm like, wow, I didn't know Disney owned that. Like, great, I need this.
But I was watching Fantasia, like the 1940 version. Like they really have so many things up there. It's like crazy.
We used to watch that in school.
Yeah, Fantasia was it was heat.
We need to get it.
Yeah, I need to finish watching other series and stuff first. Things that I actually really care about. I'm not really too fond of the Netflix series and things like that. Not really for me. I haven't found one except for Ozark really that I'm into.
Yeah, Ozark was good.
But I need to finish other series like gotta finish House of Cards, gotta finish The Wire, gotta finish.
Yeah, we need to do The Wire.
Everybody Hates Chris. What else? There's a bunch of things. I need to watch Billions. There's so many other series that I need to finish before I start.
Stranger Things.
Before I start diving in. Stranger Things, it still isn't for me, but before I start diving into a whole nother streaming service. But nonetheless, hopefully things work out the way they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We'll see what happens with this.
Because it would be interesting if it is true.
Yeah. It would be.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, we honestly, that's the thing too. Like people, we say he will have egg on his face, but we don't know those private conversations that might have been had. Like there might have been a Disney person that's talking to him and really trying to say like, hey, like you got to understand that where we were coming from, and we always like trusted you and stuff, but we just have to protect our business and the integrity of our business, and like this was unfortunate, but this is just the byproduct of the situation. Like maybe there was a whole conversation.
No, there definitely
was. Heart to heart and stuff like that. So we don't know behind the scenes, and he was just angry. But sometimes that's why it's better not to say certain things in public. Like he could have just not said that at all. But I know like that's how he was feeling.
Or he used it as a bargaining chip to make more money.
Yeah.
Saying, what this trial is gonna do for both of us.
Yeah. So like I'll work with you guys.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna need at minimum 300.
Because the number was 301, and that's very specific.
Yeah. It's almost like he said that.
Yeah.
You want to give me 301?
Give me over 300 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how you feel about Amber Heard shopping at TJMaxx?
Oh yeah, so I think it's a stunt, publicity stunt. Like
That's
I
interesting
don't put
thought.
anything. I literally don't put anything past her. I feel like she's so manipulative and she's so mad that she lost this case. And there's some psychotic people in the world like her who are gonna do whatever they can to just
That,
keep this going. Cause come on, TMZ was there all of a sudden. We have like
I don't think they were there.
no, but they're the ones who broke the news. So that like they send stuff. Like people were saying that they probably hired somebody to record her. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those conspiracy theorists, but
they said she put everything back after she saw she was going to be recorded and left.
Wow. No, but come on, you just had a very, very public trial.
And went
and
to
you're
TJ
gonna go
Maxx.
to TJMaxx with your sister, who also was on the stand. Not even trying to cover up who you are. Like your face with all that hair pulled back, so people could see that as you. That people think that is this woe is me stunt, and like look, Johnny Depp took everything from me. Now I'm poor, shopping and I had to shop at TJ Maxx. Like but she was just on a private jet like the week before that. It's. I don't pay anything past her. She seems like a really crazy person, and I'm gonna be surprised if this was purposeful. And she paid people to record her and send it to TMZ. Of course, the same TMZ that had somebody go on the stand and say that she sent the other stuff, like the videos before, trying to tarnish Johnny Depp. So
that's the only thing. That's why I don't know if
it seems purposeful.
I don't know if TMZ would be.
At this point, right?
I don't. Given that they were the person that he used to be there.
Yeah, he hasn't worked there no more. So that's the only thing. But it's almost like, as a company, why would you want to get yourself involved in this again?
Right. But that's what they do.
Why break the news anyway? Anybody else could have broke it.
Or they could have not.
Yeah.
Could have not done anything, but they know. It's all business. But
doesn't that seem so just... Okay, so you was at TJ Maxx all of a sudden.
Maybe.
After a very major public trial. You can't, like... You would be ordering clothes right now. After you just got publicly embarrassed on it. Like, you would be ordering clothes. You wouldn't be at TJ Maxx. Like, I don't know. And Shein's just that cheap. You can go to Shein.
You know what the unfortunate thing is, too? And it's not so much that it's unfortunate, but like in these scenarios, like you see how you're instantly not giving credence to any of these things.
Yeah.
That's gotta suck. That you now forever are gonna be.
Of course.
Like nobody's gonna believe anything ever.
That's her fault though.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not really unfortunate.
Because she just even if she did get like abuse, right, and there was mutual abuse, it's just the way that she exaggerated these stories. Like it was just so psychotic to me. Like making it sound like Johnny Depp wears rings all the time, and she was talking about how she constantly got punched in the face and multiple times, and it's just like, where's the marks, where are the bruises, like where's the broken nose that you claim you had? She exaggerated the story so much, and there was so many just people that came up to be like, no, you're lying. Like so many people called her out on lying, because she tried to lie on so many other people too.
You know what's crazy? When we were down by the island, we were in like the more populated part of the Bahamas, but out next to, like, imagine being on his island at night.
Yeah,
probably terrifying because you really don't see anything.
No, now that I think about it, that's actually really scary.
It probably looks insane at night.
That doesn't even seem fun.
It really doesn't.
Like, yeah, but now that you're saying that does kind of give me the creeps.
And the islands are skinny.
Yeah, because like in Nassau, I felt safe because it's like
it's a lot more populated.
Yeah, you look outside the window, you see that castle, Atlantis, but those small Zoom islands were so small and far. You saw how long it took us for it to even get to his island. We was on that boat for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then it's just mad islands that had nothing on it until you got to the next island.
Yeah.
So that probably was scary being out there, but.
Well, in closing, hopefully they drop Pirates of the Caribbean so I can watch everybody while out.
Yeah, the Amber Heard sympathizers will be mad.
People are going to be wilding out in the movie theaters, and I'm praying for anybody.
I know.
That's working
and
at the movie theater. People are going
to be mad too, because they're going to say that Amber Heard doesn't need to send him the $10 million. Like, why do you need that $10 million from her? But.
Like I said before, if he really did get this 301, right? Look, I said this before. The money that he's going to get paid back from the trial, I said he should just donate it.
Yeah. And donate to the things that she lied, that she said she donated to. That would be funny.
Yeah. Since she didn't do it, here you go.
Yeah. People think that she has like a anonymous donor. They think it's still Elon. They think that she's blackmailing Elon.
Nah, Elon be spending it. Elon was getting filthy.
Yeah, they said that it was him and what's that model, Kara? Mm-hmm. And there was literally footage of her making out with Kara in the elevator. Like, she was dirty. Like imagine like that's your husband's. Even if you guys were going to do a divorce, like and that's still his penthouse. There's footage of her with Kara making out with her, leaning on Elon, and then her like all up in the other guy. What's his name?
Franco.
Yeah, that's wild. Like you going footage multiple times, like
Yo,
in your husband's penthouse, like and people want to sit here and have sympathy.
That's the whole industry.
It's sick.
I'm gonna put it on record if we ever got.
I heard that it gets nasty.
If we ever really get some money, we're gonna listen, guys.
We'll expose y'all.
Support the pod. I wasn't gonna say that because now they're not gonna let us in.
I'm not signing no NDAs.
No, we're gonna be blacklisted.
I'm just kidding.
We're gonna infiltrate the industry, and then we're gonna put out all the secrets, and then we're gonna be disappeared.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Like maybe we shouldn't, because we'll probably get killed.
I've been seeing people that have been posting videos of their cars running off of water. And literally every comment has like 30,000 likes of everybody saying, well, it was nice knowing you.
I can remember that one cop that they said.
There's even more famous.
He did the car off of water thing. And all of a sudden he was shot at in Buffalo.
That one's less because it's like. That seems like a reach, right?
Yeah, it did.
There was a bigger one, and we're not going to get into it because I ain't going to have the government come after me. There was another one. We could talk about it off mic. That one. Very, very, very suspicious. To me, I think it was actually the first time anybody ever made a car that ran off of water. This might have been
he died or he's missing
under mysterious circumstances. This wasn't recent either. This was like 1970s.
I don't trust any of this stuff. I mean, these people will do anything for money.
Yeah.
Anything.
But anyway, Johnny Depp, get your money.